So let's talk today about cheating in the relationship, what cheating means in the relationship. So cheating can be defined differently from one couple to another one, but we have some common reason why people are invested or involved in cheating in the relationship. And as we know, cheating can be defined as the breaking down of a cause or principle or commitment we decided on the beginning of the relationship, when one of the partner can break down that, or both partners can do that. So what is the reason that can explain cheating in the relationship? Number one can be the emotional neglect. Emotional neglect can be when one of the partner feel like his partner is not invested emotionally in the relationship. So there is no romanticism, there is no feelings of the exchange of emotions and love in the relationship, and that can lead one partner to go out and look if he can find someone else who can fill out that empty in her head or his heart. So that's the first reason that can lead people or one of the partner to be invested in cheating. Number two, it can be, for example, the sexual dissatisfaction. The sexual dissatisfaction can be both to a lady or to a man. Most of the time when one of the partner doesn't feel like he's satisfied sexually, so he can go out and look someone else and found if he can be able to find satisfaction sexually. And that can result most of the time when a partner is not able, sometimes because of the disease, sometimes because of the lack of experience, of the lack of some advice he's getting before to be involved, invested in a relationship. And sometimes it can be result by the lack of communication, because most of the time when a man or a woman cannot discuss about their sexually activity and make sure that what can I do in order to make you satisfied. You don't need to do that before getting married as Christian, but it's better when you can discuss and to make sure that you have a good understanding of the sexuality activity. As we know, we say we get married when we can consume sexuality. So when sexuality is not successful, then we didn't succeed our relationship. We didn't succeed our marriage. That's why it's most important when we can discuss about that and make sure that one another we can respect that principle and the way we can satisfy each other, which kind of practice we have to do, so everyone can feel like I'm satisfied. So the third reason can be the law of esteem. The law of esteem can be defined as the trust on himself. So some couple doesn't feel like yes, feelings like they have a good personality, or they are not beautiful, or they are not handsome. So in order to prove that to other people, they go out in order to make sure that if other people can trust in him again, or other people can be attracted on him again or on her again. So that can be another reason why people or one couple can decide to go out and decide if they can be invested in a cheating. That can be also defined as one of the cheating activity. Another one can be the sex addiction. So even your partner do whatever he can to satisfy you. Sometimes there are some people who has the sexual addiction. The sexual addiction when someone is not able to be satisfied by one partner. So maybe that can be resulting in the past when he's been able to have multiple sexuality with different people, for example, pupils, skinny or such kind of pupils. So he's not able to have sexuality with just one person and is trying to go out on different persons in order to make sure that he can fill out that empty sexuality. So that can be the reason for some ladies or some men to go out and find someone else in order to be satisfied. And that is a big risk, because sometimes can result to many diseases, some infections, and that can lead your couples to be infected to one another, and sometimes to destroy your family. And another one can be the media cheating. The media cheating can be when one of the partner can have some conversation and hide some conversations with other people, when they can send each other videos or audios for sexuality with their ex-boyfriend or ex-girlfriend, for example, or other two persons, while you are married or while you are in the couple in the relationship. That can be also considered as cheating. A cheating can be also considered when one of the partner can have the spending of money hidely without his partner knows that that have been done, paying some stuff hidely and send that out without your partner agreement. That can be considered as cheating too. So you have to make sure that whatever you do with the money, even it's your own account, to make sure that your partner is informed about that. So if you do without telling to your partner or have the agreement from your partner, that can be considered as the cheating too. So the question remains, can you be able to overcome from the cheating when one of the partners discover that we have been cheating in the past? So that can take time, but it's possible to overcome and to rebuild again your relationship. Number one, you have to apologize. So when you are convicted that you have been cheating and you come to apologize to your partner and say, oh, baby, sorry, I've been cheating on you, so can you forgive me? So I will be committed again, or I can be honest with you again. And that can be possible if you have a strong communication. The communication is the main key that can help to a couple in order to move on again, to take a good take-off, in order to move and to lead your relationship to be much more stronger, to be much more stable again. Because as we know, when one of the partner can still cheating, that can destroy your family, can destroy your children, can destroy your partner. So it's much more important when we can decide it and say, okay, we can build trust again, we can build our commitment again, we can rebuild our vows, our principles. Number two, you can also go to a therapist, someone who can help you in order to have some advices, because I had some discussion with some couples and ask them when they've been involved in conflict or cheating or for any other reasons what they did in order to be able to figure out how to resolve the problem. They said, we have been going to see a therapist and we've been able to resolve our problem, and our couples has been stable for a couple of times, for a couple of years, couple of weeks or couple of months again, and we are committed to move. And another way to resolve that is that you can go in the Bibles and read what principles said about couple life, and the Bibles can help us in order to have some advices, and those advices can help us. Or you can see, for example, your bishop, you can see your counselors, and those can help you again to have such kind of advices. Don't just trust your friends or other person who can maybe give you the reason why you need to still in that cheating, because some friends can tell you, oh, you can do that, you can continue to do that, but we have some wise person who can help us in order to be stable in our relationship. So these are kind of reasons the cheating can be resolved, or these are kind of types of cheating we have. And as we know, to 20 or 40% of marriage have been lead to divorce, have been getting to divorce because of cheating, have been resulted in divorce because of cheating. So we